Hey fellow YouTubers,
How did the channels do this week? Are we up? Are we down? Are we making things better? Hey, and should you use separate Google channels when you have Google YouTube accounts? Let's see how it goes. Let's go into the office, guys. Let's talk about this today.
I had a chap ask the other day, should you use separate YouTube channels when you're starting creating a YouTube journey as we are? And I had a look into it because that's what I do. I use separate YouTube channels, and the reason I use separate YouTube channels is simply because of the different niches that I have. I have my trading channel, which is the most important one, and then I have a little rant on South Africa, Cape Town, and traveling and that sort of thing. And this channel, of course, which is all about us creating a YouTube channel. I started this one for fun to see how it goes, and of course, you know, this channel is all about how we're going with our YouTube journey. Gotta say, guys, the little one about South Africa and Cape Town and the vlog and whatnot changed the style in that, and it really went well. It really grew. The last couple of videos took off, and obviously controversial subjects are more interesting than the boring old traveling around, so we're sticking with that sort of scenario. On this channel, of course, I sort of changed over to trying to show people how to do certain things like make a thumbnail or remove a background or that sort of thing, and that didn't work. It failed absolutely dismally. Nobody's interested in that, so we're going back to our old format of an old man grows a YouTube channel, and let's see how our YouTube channels are growing, because that's what this is all about. That's how we experiment on YouTube. We try and figure out what's working and what's not working to make things a little bit easier for all of us at the end of the day. We're doing this together so we can figure this along. But what I have noticed is CTR is still very important. The thumbnail is still a very important factor in this journey. You know, I was thinking watch time, but what I noticed is one or two videos didn't have much more watch time, but they had a fantastic CTR and they did a lot better. They moved on to that next level that they were supposed to be on. That said, I'm really struggling to get, for example, my logical trading channel, the trading channel that teaches people how to trade. I'm really struggling to get that to the next level. I'm really struggling on YouTube to get away from this 1,000, 2,000 view, 800 view level to that level where you start getting 10,000, 20,000 views on a video, maybe more. I'm trying to figure out where the gap is between this and that, and if you guys have got any idea where that is, be free to let me know. Just drop it in the comments and tell me, listen, this is what we think will change the whole game and move us up to the next level. I know it's about the videos, I know it's about trying to make the videos better, but what do I do next to make the videos better? You know, if you're a certain type of person on the channel making certain types of videos, you know, what do you change? So with the vlog and with the talks of Cape Town, the 23 channel, that actually did move on to its next level. It went from those 50 views, 20 views, 80 view videos, it moved up to the 1,000, 2,000 view videos. So that jumped. But now I'm trying to figure out how do we get away from that level, especially on the logical trading, up to the bigger levels. When we look at logical trading, let's check this out.
It's clear to see why we use different channels. This way we can identify what's going on with each individual niche that we're working with. And in this case, this is logical trading. And in the beginning, this was running so fast that I thought we would have been much further ahead than where we are right now. But the last couple of weeks, this has kind of slowed up, and it begs the question, why has that happened? Have I taken a wrong turn? Has something gone wrong? Still getting 505 views in the last 48 hours, but this has dropped off a bit, and just wondering if there's a wrong turn that I've made, just like my heading here on my last video, wrong. We have another video coming out today on this channel with a different thumbnail, but the CTR hasn't been that bad. Watch time has always been a problem on these channels, but I'm just a little bit concerned that this channel hasn't moved on to the next level. Our impressions click-through rate on average on all the videos is still 5.8%, and the average view duration has dropped off a bit, I think. Well, it was always at 3 and this is 2.58. It's not the worst, it's not the best either. So I've just got to figure out, have I taken a wrong turn with the way I'm putting these videos out? Is there something I need to tweak or change in the editing? I'm not really sure, because it was shooting the lights out, and now it's just starting to sort of taper off and stay where it is, and it really needs to move on to the next level. So I'm not quite sure what will take it to the next level. I'm just going to go into the last bit of analytics here on this particular video, the last video that we got, and just have a look at the reach. The click-through rate is less than average, but not the worst. The views, it hasn't really taken off, 300 views. And engagement, let's just have a look at the engagement. The average view duration, not doing great. So I think we just have to have a look at this and just see if we've taken a bit of a wrong turn in general, or if it's just the way YouTube works. I'm not quite 100% sure. We'll check up on this one. Let's see.
So that's logical trading, and you can see that it's doing okay. It's getting there. It still hasn't made its 1,000 subscribers, and I'm really struggling just to get it onto that better level. I really need to boost this channel, so I've got to figure that one out. 23 on the other hand, this is amazing.
This channel achieved shocking results simply as a result of changing to a more controversial kind of video. So instead of just a normal wonderful vlog, we changed it to more controversial subjects. The Cape Town they don't want you to see, the Johannesburg they don't show you, and things like that. This week I toned it down a little bit and did a relocation video, but you can see those two videos, 2,384 views, 1,506 views. That's a big difference to the past videos, which were on 116, 96, 32, that sort of thing. Having a look at the analytics on 23, not bad. It has done quite well in general with those two videos. Now picking it up, changing. Remember, we used to have a problem with our thumbnails. Well, if you've been watching the videos, you would know that. If you haven't, well, if you're here for the first time, you know this one's about traveling around and different places in South Africa and what have you. And the impressions click-through rate has gone up from something like 2% to all the way up to 5.6%, which is quite good. The average view duration is still a bit slow, but I'm not too concerned with that right now. If you have a look at the last video's analytics, we can see on the reach that the impressions click-through rate is really decent. Good thumbnail there. Yeah, the engagement, the average view duration 2.2. I would like to see the average view duration pick up on these videos, but then we are just sort of talking about areas and controversial subjects. So I don't know, a lot of people comment on a very very early in the video. We'll see how the next video goes. We'll see if we've hit the nail on the head for this particular type of channel, and see if we've got this channel going where we actually want it to go now. It actually picked up quite a lot of subscribers as well. It actually improved quite substantially to 29 subscribers. I think it was on something like 14 or 15, which is, it's doubled its subscribers in the last week or two. So last week actually. Quite exciting. This one's going in the right direction. We'll see how we go next week as well, but I've definitely gone in the right direction with this one, unlike Logical, where I seem to have gone in the wrong direction, and this channel.
So 23, a big change, really big change. I'm excited about this channel. It looks like it's now going to do better because it only gets one video per week. I'm actually quite surprised. This one as well, only gets one video per week. Wow, what do we do? This one is just about, this is just for fun, guys. Whether it works or not, does it really matter? But it would be nice if it did work. It would be nice if somebody was interested in this kind of subject, how to create a YouTube channel and do it from a layman's perspective, from our perspective, from the perspective of the people that are struggling to move on to the next level. But anyway, this is the Old Man channel last week.
Well, the Old Man channel is probably the saddest story on earth. Boy, did we take a wrong turn with this channel. This is you guys, the 52 subscribers, and anyone who's new to this channel, which we basically called a 59-year-old man starts a YouTube channel. It's all about following our channels, and it's dropped off immensely. It started so well on the first video, dropped down and came back for a couple of videos, and now it's just 50 views, 52 views. This is horrific. It's really bad. So obviously there I was trying to show people how to make a thumbnail. There I was trying to show people how to remove a background. And on this video, we're talking about using separate YouTube channels, and this is why we use separate YouTube channels, because if this was all on the same channel as the other channels, what a mess it would be. Different kind of viewer for different kind of videos, and obviously this has not worked out. It's gone really bad, and obviously I've taken a wrong turn, so we got to go back to where we're supposed to be. The impressions click-through rate dropped off, the watch time dropped off, everything dropped off on this, the views dropped off rather bad. To be perfectly honest, I'm just going to have a look at the last video's analytics just out of interest. Let's just have a look at the reach, the impressions, click-through rate. I mean, that thumbnail is obviously not impressing anyone. Engagement, the view duration is absolutely terrible. So we're going to go back to basics for this channel and see if we can somehow sort this out. Hey, keep watching, guys. Maybe it'll get better.
Yeah, not great, not the best, but you know, we'll see if it changes, and we'll see if we're going back to where we started helps any, and if it makes it any better. Yeah, let's see how the YouTube channels do next week. Should you use different Google channels for your YouTube? I would say yes. I would say it's probably better to separate them, because otherwise you're just gonna, because the thing is, if you have a YouTube channel, let's be honest, you've got a certain type of audience that wants to watch that kind of video. So if you're interested in this kind of video that we're doing right here, which is about creating YouTube, and you're not interested in trading, you don't want to see a trading video on this channel. Or if you're not interested in vlogging, you don't want to see that on this channel. Same as they don't want to see this type of video on that channel, because whatever I put out to you guys, the subscribers, or to you guys that watch this kind of video, then those videos will pop up and go up in your face and say, wow, this guy made this kind of video as well. And you'd be like, well, that's a load of rubbish, and you're going to walk away. So my opinion is, if you're going to have different niches like I have, try and separate the channels, try and have different Google channels and build them separately. The trouble with that being, for example, if I could put 5 or 6 videos out a week on my trading, I could probably build that channel quicker, which is what I'm supposed to be doing. And these two channels, 23 and this channel, only get 1 video per week. So that also kind of breaks this down. It doesn't give it a chance to launch. That said, I'm growing 3 channels. So let's see how we go. Let's see if it gets better. I'm thinking along those lines. I think that's where our improvement lies. Our improvement lies in small changes every week, small changes on the editing. I'm really trying on the editing to make things slightly different and more interesting. Guys, thanks for watching, and try and watch the last video even though it got no views, and we'll take it from there. Till next week, guys. Thanks and bye.